Hello guys, welcome to your Python video tutorials, and in these tutorials we are going to be looking at quotations in Python. Alright, so if you're a Python programmer or you want to learn Python programming, one thing you're going to meet is quotations. You're going to see a lot of quotations in Python, and in Python there are a lot of different kinds of quotations. So in this video I'll be explaining to you guys the different kinds of quotations and where you can use each of them. So we are going to look straight away into the different kinds. So we have single quotes. You can see we use single quotes to delimit different strings. So here you see single quotes at the beginning and single quotes at the end. We are assigning it to an identifier message 1. We have double quotes. You can see we have triple single quotes, as you can see, and we have double single quotes, as you can see. So these are normal quotes in Python. There are 4 kinds, so I've explained them to you. As you can see, we print the results of these identifiers here and we have them here. So all right, so now let's see some rules governing the use of quotes in Python. First, if you have a single quote, you cannot have a single quote within a single quoted string. So for example, as you can see, there's an error here because we attempted to use a single quote in a single quoted string. So that can't work, and you see our code generates an error. So that's the first thing you need to note. Secondly, you can't have a double quote in a double quoted string, but you can have a single quote. Like this single quote can be found in a double quoted string. So you see this works well because here we have a single quote in a double quoted string, but you can't have a double quote in a double quoted string. So you see there's an error here because this is a double quoted string, but you see we try to have a double quote inside because Python is confused where the string ends. You don't know whether it ends here or it ends here. Same with a single quoted string. Python doesn't know whether the string ends here or it ends here. All right, so let's move forward now. But if you want to have a single quoted string inside a single quote, you must use a backslash, this character, to do what we call escaping. So here we have a single quote inside a single quoted string, but we use a backslash to escape it. We are trying to tell Python here this is not the end of the single quote string, so you should not consider this single quote as a special character. So it's known as escaping. We use a backslash character. Now if you want to have a double quote inside a double quoted string, you use a backslash or escape character to escape the ones which should not be part of the delimiting the string. So you see we escape this one, we escape this one, we escape this one using these backslashes. All of them have a backslashes following or preceding them. So in that case, you need to escape the quotes if you want to use them in their own quoted string. Now we have a triple quoted string. As you can see, a triple quoted string can contain both double and single quotes. For example, this is a triple quoted double quote string. You see it can have a single quote inside and it can also have a double quote inside because it's triple quoted. As you can see, it starts with a triple quote and ends with a triple double quote. Same with a triple quoted single string. You see it can also have both types, both a single quote and a double quote. As you can see, it starts with a triple quote and ends with a triple quote. So take note of that. All right, now as you can see, it works. Now a triple quoted string can't have the same kind of quotes within. For example, this is a single triple quoted string, can't have a triple quote, a single triple quote within. This is a double, but it can have, this is a double triple quoted string, it can't have a double triple quote within. It's wrong. But a double triple quoted string can have a single triple quote, while a single triple quoted string can have a triple double quote. So it can be mixtures. Now take note of this. A double quote can't span multiple lines. For example, you can't continue from the next line. You see there's an error here. While if same with a single quote, you can't span multiple lines. If you want to span multiple lines, you need to use the what we discussed in the last video, the line continuation character. As you can see, we have the line continuation character. Immediately that move to the next line. Same with the single quotes. If you want to continue from the next line, you need to use the line continuation character. Now, for triple quotes, they can normally span multiple lines. You see, this is a double triple quotes. You can span multiple lines. You see, we continue from the next line and everything works well. Same for a single triple quoted string. You see, you can span multiple lines and everything works perfectly well. All right, so as you can see, now These are the rules. As you have seen all the rules now, they can span multiply. Now, these are the rules in general. So we have learned the different kind of quotes. We have seen about double, triple, and single quoted strings. Now, we see a double quoted string can contain single quotes within, like we saw. A single quoted string can contain double quotes within, like we saw. A single quoted string cannot contain an unescaped single quote and can't span multiple lines, like we saw. A double quoted string can't contain an unescaped double quotes and can't span multiple lines, like we saw. Any triple quoted string can span multiple lines, same as double quotes. So we saw the different kinds as I showed you above. And as you saw, if we must use double quotes in a double quoted string, we must escape it. And if we must use single quotes in a single quoted string, we must escape it. And finally, we saw triple quoted strings cannot contain the same kind of triple quotes used to delimit it. So I hope you learned a few things from this video on strings. Have a nice time and see you in the next video. Thank you.